time zone nyo. We are
Hello,
live.
hello. Good afternoon, everyone. Good morning, good evening, and uh, good
Good
whatever
morning.
day it is on your end. Yeah, nakalimutan na. Hello, everyone. This is Catherine Steiner, and welcome to my page. And once again, we're back for our business live chat um, every week. So today we have our another valuable topic that we will be discussing today with my special guests from the Canada and Ohio, USA. So unfortunately, one of our business partner is not available, and but we we are here and we will be proceeding with our business talk. So hope you'll bear with us and be with us until we finished our chat today. And before that, I would like to introduce to you my business partners and let us hear their introduction. Sis Manilyn.
Hey everyone! First of all, thank you so much, Sis Catherine, for having me here again to chat with you guys about our insight, our information, our journey to share to our viewers. And yeah, so good afternoon, good morning, or good evening, wherever you are. My name is Manalyn Smith. I am originally from the Philippines. I am a mom of a 3-year old and also a wife of my loving husband, Brian. And I am assistant teacher in a daycare. I am doing it part time, so 3 days a week, and also a home care assistant service provider, and a proud digital business owner.
That's a
Yay.
lot.
So
You're
thank
not you're
you.
not that you're not that busy, huh?
Busy mom here.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you, Sis Manilyn. And our next guest, with a new look, beautiful
Oh, thank you.
hair. Yeah. Ready for the summertime. Sis Helen from Canada.
Hello, everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, good night, wherever you are all around the world. And to all sis Catherine's followers, my name is Helen, and I'm grateful again to be part of this live today. So I'm currently living here in Saskatchewan, Canada, but I'm originally from the Philippines. I'm a single mom of a 3-year-old, very active boy who always keep me on my toes. And I'm working as a full-time support worker, working with people with disabilities while running my own digital business. So it's doable for anyone who is looking for something to do, like a side hustle, part-time, full-time, as long as you want to do something. So I think that's it for me. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, we're busy moms on our panel today. Yeah, and so for me, my name is again Catherine Steiner, and this is my business page. I am a mom, and I am a mom of four grown-up kids. I am a wife, and I am also originally from the Philippines, and now currently living in U.S. in Minnesota, U.S. And I work as a PCA or a personal care assistant, just like Sis Helen. We're on the same boat. We're on the same page when it comes to our job. And I am working over for 2 years over now for this job, and it's a regular job for me. And I am doing this online business as a side hustle as well. So I'm working from home so I can have a lot of time with my business as well. But I don't really pay much time on the business because this business has an incredible system that works on the background for me and for us. So even though we have our regular job and we have a lot of stuff to attend to, we can still manage to do so. So um, I will be what is this? I'll be going directly to our topic today. Okay, so our question for this day is, wait, I have a lot of question here, so I'm gonna, there you go. What impact happened in your life ever since you started this online business? Wow, that what are the impacts? You know, we have our own. So let's hear it from Sis Helen first. Sis Helen?
Hello. So
Mm,
this question kind of connect with our discussion last week, hey? So I was
mm,
thinking about it, and the thing that impacted in my life since I started this business is to be more positive in life, to always have something to look forward. And last week we discussed what we envision in our life from 3 to 5 years from now, and it kind of resonate with this because like I always have something to look forward. Like when I'm working on my other job, like there's always this thought that like that I don't want to do this forever, because that's the
yeah.
impact in me that I want to be running my own business successfully, and I already started it, so I want
Mm,
to finish it. And one of the things too is to be able to starting to be comfortable talking in here, because when I just started this it was hard. And I think that's the big thing, is the personal development. I
mm,
finally find that, oh, there's something that I can do more, and especially as a mom, as a single mom, like it kind of it makes it's hard to say, but that's what they said, like learn to appreciate yourself. And that's
yeah.
one of it, like to be grateful with small things. And so there's a lot of things that happen to me personally, especially with personal development, to be more positive
Mhm.
and to learn to appreciate new things, into be what's the right term I'm thinking? See, I'm loose with words again. But yes, the personal development is really a big thing. And to be more especially with our masterminds, we
Mhm.
learn a lot from that. And yeah, I always sometimes when you're new into this business, you cannot avoid to compare yourself, right? Because you're just starting, so you don't know. And like there's all compare in a good way though, like there's always this thought that like, oh my god, someday I'll be like this, I will be like them, someday I will
Mhm.
be one of the speakers there. Like I always take the negative things in a positive way, because that's how I was able to conquer my fear of
Mhm.
speaking in a camera, conquer I know even live sometimes I still find it hard, but with this group chat I'm starting to come out of my shell, because it started here. I remember,
Yeah.
I think Sis Manilin was the first one who did my live one-on-one, and I'm so nervous, like because it's my first time, right? And I think that was 2 years ago, Sis Manilin. And it
Yeah.
started from there, because I know at that time I'm scared, but like I need to fight that fear. Like I need to conquer that fear of facing the camera. So that's one of the things. And as I've said, to be more grateful, and to do some of my reading. I always love to uh, listen to podcasts, or what's that, this good
Motivational
testimonials
speaker.
on the YouTube, yeah, testimonial speakers. And I didn't do that before. I only learned that when I started this business. Like that's when they always say that surround yourself with who are like-minded people with you.
Mhm. Yeah.
Because, and it's funny because we went to visit a friend the other day, and how she perceived, like when she said to me, life is hard, hey. And for me, like, no, life is hard if you take it the hard way, but
Yeah.
life is easy if you take it the easy way. And I even joke that I'm broke, but I'm happy, because like I don't want to think that you're already broke, and like what will happen to you. Like you need to
Yeah.
fight that, because it's always in mind, right? Whatever you
Mhm.
perceive in that head of yours, it will happen. And watching movies and everything, and I'm thinking with I met someone who said that like every time I think that tree will fall, it happened, and because it's everything in your head is all because you already uh put in your head that that will happen. So of course it will happen,
Yeah.
and it's true with all the leaders sharing their experience, how they get through all the struggles, and that's what we always look forward. I always look forward that one of these days I'm going to be able to share my struggle in my journey as well, because for us who are starting, that's always our guidelines, right? That's the best impact that I got through this business, especially the guidance too of our coach, like to be a leader, like
Mhm.
us being a mentor, like we are learning to, they are paving that way for us to learn to be a good leader, right? Because me myself, I've never seen myself to be a leader. Like there's always this to, no, I'm always a follower, no, I'm always a follower, but things can be learned, right? Just like with our
Correct.
business, right? Who would have
Mhm.
thought that I will be running my own business? This is
Yeah.
through learning, right? Like through the guidance of my coach and through guidance of our community, with the help of our
Mhm.
community and of you, of course, you guys, because if we hadn't formed this group chat, we won't be able to come out of our shell, like to be
Yeah.
able to share this. And they said
Mhm.
that whatever your plan is, announce it to the world and it will happen. So that's one of the things that I always look forward. So I think that's it for me. Thank you.
Thank
Hey,
you.
what a nice insights you have shared, sis Helen. Yeah, that's true. There were a lot of positive impact, that these online business online have brought us. So, as you have said a while ago, first and foremost, the personal growth. That's very, very important. That's the first one that you will be learning on this online business once you joined. Yeah, and one more thing is that you mentioned about the focusing on the negative rather than the positive. That is all about mindset. So if you focus on negative, of course, you will expect a negative result as well because ever since you thought of something it is a negative already, then do not hope for a positive result because you have already um, started thinking negative. But if you think of positive things will happen to you, that will also be uh, the positive. The result also is positive. So just like a tree that is a mango tree, you will not expect it to bear an apple fruit or an apple fruit. So it's a different thing. It's all about mindset. You just have to be focused on the positive things rather than the negative because it's like a law of attraction that we all read, and learning about this business as well that is giving us. So it's the more you think of positive things, the law of attraction of getting all the positive energy will come to you. So that's the mindset of it. Thank you very much, Sis Helen. And now let's move to Sis Madeline.
All right. What impact happened in my life since I started a business? There's a lot, but I'm gonna share like the most like what do you call that? The most important for me. So first, it's kind of like the same as Sis Helen actually. First is personal growth and development as well. So I boost my confidence, and I was able to step out of my comfort zone and learn something new that in the beginning I was like, I'm not sure if I can do that. But yeah,
Yeah.
so I'm kind of like a shy person. I'm not good in front of the camera. When I started this business, I'm like, I'm not sure if I can do it. I'm so nervous. I'm like shaking when I started it. But through this business, I grow as a person. I learn to do more that I was able, like I am capable of doing, that in the beginning I'm not, I'm like I have a fear that I can't do it. So I did this faith over fear. We always
Mhm.
hear that from our community. And second, I met a lot of like-minded, positive people. From stranger, we don't really know each other from the beginning, just like you guys. Yeah, so we are from different parts of the world, but through this business, we connect, we inspire, we share our journey. We are from like strangers, became like friends, colleagues, mentor, coach. We yeah, it's just like the social effect on me. It's really amazing. So I met like-minded people, and it's really positive, and it makes me what do you call that? It makes me like grow as a person, be more positive, and like inspire more people. It makes me like became a good leader, became a good mentor through connecting with other people. And third, so yes, I learned new things, and that I thought I can't do. So I don't have any business background when I started the business, but we are provided with training tools. We have masterminds, we have mentor and coach, and yes, so so business is um, what do you call it? Business is new for me when I started it, but through the support of our very supportive community and our mentor and coach, I was able to learn and be proud digital business owner, and inspiring people through this business. And the fourth one is the financial aspect. So I was able to bring more source of revenue to my family on the side, in addition to my other side hustles, because I'm a busy working hard, to provide for my family, for the brighter future. So yeah, so the extra source of revenue. And for I think mental too, so the mindset that we are always mentioning in our chat, the positive mindset, um, taking criticism in a positive ways, taking
Yeah.
negative comments, and how we react to it. It changed me, like how I think about it, um how I accept it, and turn it into positive way, and how to I interact with how yeah the challenges and difficulties that we encounter in our personal lives, in our business. And it's really um great on how I was effectively find ways to face it in my everyday lives. So yeah, so that's it. Thank you so much.
Yeah, that's a lot. Yep. And it is really very important to really, as you have said, being out of your comfort zone, and then turning this negative criticism to positive criticism. It is really hard at first because we tend to be discouraged at first, right? Especially when we started this online business owner. Once there are naysays, especially with our families, first and foremost, and what is that? That is a scam. You don't need. You will not gonna grow, and you will not become successful with that. They just want your money. So they're the ones, first one who will gonna say negative stuff about the business, but and then you feel discouraged. So it is up to us now. How are we gonna accept that? If we will be accepting the criticism negatively, poorly, or positively, it's up to us. So that's the only way we can grow as a person, if we know and we learn how to accept, how to handle all these negative criticism that is surrounding us. So that's one factor too. And yeah, so there were a lot of impacts that have happened to us, especially to use Manilyn and Sis Helen as well. So as for me, yeah, as you both mentioned a while ago, the first and foremost is the personal growth. Yep, I did um, grew. I did grew a lot when it comes to uh, socialization. Though I am a social person back in the Philippines because of course I am always interacting and negotiating with parents before with the kids. So I do a lot of that, but that's different from the business side because in the business side I don't have any marketing, or I don't have any experience when it comes to handling a business. So it was really my first time. I We do have business back in the Philippines, but that's different thing because you just own it and you manage it alone by yourself. But this is different because there's a lot in it, but even though there's a lot, we still manage to do it. That's because of the awesome and amazing system that we have, as we mentioned a while ago, because of the trainings and all the tools that we needed that are in place. It's very easy for us now to manage our business. And yes, before we were very shy, and we do not want to. It's like, oh, am I gonna connect with this business partner? Maybe because there is this hesitation on you if she will gonna entertain you or what, because you don't know her and she doesn't know you. But then when we became comfortable with others, and we became friends, shyness has gone. We have thick faces now.
True.
So yeah, we can already face anyone because of this business as well. Our confidence has boosted, and it was really a great help for us. So thanks to the business, thanks to the online business for that. And the other one that has a great impact on me was I really have a great time freedom. Even though I am working regular hours, I still have my time to do my business aside from my gardening and my poultry on the sides. I can still do this business hustle, online business as my side hustle. Because as I have mentioned a while ago, I do not need to put more time on my business. It's just an hour or two. That's already enough because I do not worry because of the very amazing um, and what awesome tools that we have in place. As I have said, it runs on the background 24/7, that you don't need to worry about. Even though you were sleeping, it's still running, up and running. And I'm doing my garden, it's still in there. I really, really, really don't need to be worried because I am confident that my business is taking care of me as well. So that's the good points, or those are the great impacts that I've felt and experienced with this online business. Financially, yeah, well, I had my returns, tax returns on my business as well. And though I am not earning much as like other business owners who owns four figures, five figures, I know someday that I will be on that position because this is our business is very doable and flexible, and I know that it's a legit, and there is a guarantee that everyone will meet success on this online business, as long as there is a kind of limit on this. Of course, if you take care of your business and you are doing well of your business, of course, as I have said a while ago, you will get a positive result. But if you are not doing anything with your business, um, assume that there will be no success at all because you're not doing anything, right? So we just have to keep going and focus and achieve the dream that we wanted, especially for our family. So thank you very much. That's a little bit long, because sorry, because it's Helen is also all of us are talkative, I guess. We just love to talk a lot. But
Mhm.
anyway, yeah. So any ending words or impart words that you wanna say before we end our chat?
Oh, I just want to add that we you are not required to do live like this.
Mm,
This is our choice to do so for us to grow. There
mm,
are a lot of successful people who are not doing this one. It's our choice, so
yeah,
we just want to make
mm.
that clear because some people might think that they need to do this, but no, it is our choice. That's
We
all.
just wanna be we just wanna be seen by billions of people on
Yes.
Facebook, maybe.
And
No,
to
just
let the
kidding.
world know too that this is legit. That's why we are
Yes.
Yeah,
showing our face.
We
Yeah.
are the
and we
social proof.
Yeah,
Mm-mm.
and we are authentic business partners or business
Mm.
owners. I mean, yeah.
Yes.
So we are not scammers. For
Mm.
your information, we are real people doing real business. So yeah,
Absolutely.
Sis Manilyn.
I want to leave you with some quotes. This is really, it made me smile. So someone, another business colleague sent me this card, and I just love the message. So from Walt Disney, it says, "If you can dream it, you can do it." And then from Oprah Winfrey, "No matter who you are or where you come from, the ability to triumph begins with you. Only you,
Yes.
you." Okay,
Yeah,
and then you can do whatever you set your mind to. Focus and let nothing stand in your way. You are unstoppable. Just like the flower that pushes up through the soil, you too will bloom in your own time. So, yes, I just
correct.
love that. And I just want to share it with you guys.
Mm.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
you are the only variables. So it
Yes.
is only to us, if we want success, then it will happen. It's just coming to
Mhm.
us. The YOU, that's you. Okay,
Mhm.
thank you
Yes.
very much. And thank you, Sis Helen and Sis Madeline, for this
Thank
wonderful
you
time,
too.
for this wonderful
Oh, let's
insights.
acknowledge Sis Maria. She joined us all the way from
Oh,
Scotland.
yeah, I did not see her message. So, anyway, Sis Maria,
Oh,
oh,
I have this.
there. Yeah, I hope your baby will go well and will be joining next week so we can have fruitful and valuable discussion again. So we miss you today, and sis Myrtle, but we will be seeing you next time, next week. Okay, thank you very much once again,
Thank
Sis
you.
Marilyn and Sis Helen.
Thank you.
Um,
My pleasure.
yeah, thank you very
You're
much. Okay,
welcome.
so this is the end of our chat, and I hope everyone will have a blessed an enjoyable day. Enjoy the rest of the week, and God bless you all.
God
Bye.
bless.
Thank
Bye bye.
you.
My goodness.